Hey guys, welcome back to What Tools Inside. I'm Matt, this is Josh,
Oh.
and we are here to give you our point of view. And we have a little demonstration here for you on these Knipex pliers. That's right, it's pronounced Knipex,
That's right, not
Knipex.
Knipex or anything else. It's
Knipex.
Knipex. And these what we're going to demonstrate are all cutters.
Yeah, they have a myriad of products. So we just want
He
to show
loves
you
that
some
word,
of the
myriad.
we just want to show you guys the cutters themselves, some of the cutters, some of them. Okay?
Yeah, oh yeah. No, they have a myriad.
So let's start with the pipe cutter.
Okay, you want to put this is the pipe cutter, right? This is not just your standard pipe cutter. This is you can do everything with one hand, right? So you're able to put this is the max pipe that you're going to
just cut a little piece off. This guy would have cut halfway through our pipe.
All right, now with one hand you can tighten it up so that it won't slip, right? And then you give it a crank and a turn. Tighten it. Turn. Now this is a thick lead pipe, right?
Not lead, is it lead?
Or not lead,
Steel pipe.
Steel pipe. So it's not going to cut through.
He just thinks lead pipe because he played the game Clue once.
That was the weapon.
Yeah.
This is going to take a little more. Oh,
Yeah, turn it.
I don't want it. Now I can see the line in there is starting to come
Starting
through.
to crimp through. It'll just pinch off. He's gonna hit me in the face with the elbow. But really, high quality.
Oh yeah.
A pipe cutter. That's something that you're.
Look at how thick that is. See,
Yeah,
show them
let's show you
on
how
the camera.
thick. That's some thick pipe.
Yeah.
Right, that it cut through
Now-
effortlessly.
Now let me show you the other feature of this,
That's what I
or
said.
actually you can show them. Yeah.
So here's the little handle here. So you just slide it up, size that you need, release it with this little black button right here. Right, and then you tighten it. This, the height that you want, and you see all those ball bearings in there. That go in, tighten around the pipe to make it really smooth. This is a tool for the tradesman.
Absolutely. And what's really nice is they have this here as well, because you want to get rid of these burrs.
Yeah.
Right, these burrs. It's
That's
designed.
that little edge, that little metal edge that's left in there.
Yeah.
It cuts that off. It's nice and clean.
And there you go. Just like that, you're ready to go with your pipe. So that's the pipe cutter.
Right. Now I'd like to take a second and show you guys the wire rope cutters. Okay.
The wire rope is the worst thing to cut if you don't have the right tool.
Yeah. If you try and cut wire rope, for example, if you try and cut wire rope with bolt cutters, what's going to happen? You'll probably do it, but you mushroom the end of that wire rope. It's not cutting cleanly. It's pinching
Frayed.
it and crimping it, and breaks it off. Right? These cut the rope, and the reason why, if you have a close look at that, is because the teeth pass beside each other.
The shear.
They shear. Right? So that when you put your rope in there, it cleanly cuts it.
Yeah.
That's
you
what
can't
you're
get
looking
that
for.
with any other kind of cutter.
Yeah.
Because they pinch to cut. These shear to cut.
And they spring open. Right? You see how they just kind of spring open like that? Just a clean little.
Just sheds everywhere.
Yeah, but I'm just taking off like a little 1/4 inch, and
Yeah.
it just cleanly cuts it every single time because it's the right tool for the job. Yeah, you might be able to get the job done with something else, but these are great, and they fit very comfortably in your hand. They pop open.
Oh, no doubt. This if you're doing a lot of braided wire cutters, this is what you want. So this is the Cobalt S 6-inch, right? These are bolt cutters. So for smaller jobs, right? So cuts all sorts of metal because this does a good job of pinching when it cuts.
Now, what's nice about this is it's hardened steel,
right?
So you're not going to have it's not going to dull on you. It's got the like laser etched.
In the camera?
Yeah, let me see if I can if you can see that. Look very closely at the blades themselves. Got little laser etched markings. It's hard to see. But that allows it so it doesn't. So when you grip that metal, it's not going to slide up. It actually hangs onto it, so it makes that cut. Let's see Josh make a little cut here.
I'll do this over here so I don't. No effort. 60% less effort using these tools. These cutters.
Cut us another little piece. And look at that. Look at the steel that you're cutting through with those. So let's say you have to cut some springs down or little pieces of metal. But look, you can see the thickness of the gauge of the metal. This is not aluminum. This is steel. Okay.
So the other nice thing about the whole line of the Cobalt cutters is the crimper, right? So they have crimpers in here that have serrated edges in it. So if it can crimp all sorts of things.
Yeah.
It'll crimp. What do you call those? You're making an electrical connection. You can crimp those little anything you need crimped.
You see those little spots right in there. It's really hard to kind of.
Right.
But inches down.
Let's see what it does for a braided wire.
That'll just mushroom. It'll just spread it out.
Right. But it pinched it.
But you can see it, yeah. So it pinches it down.
Right.
But if you're gonna put a little, normally on a braided rope like this, you would put a clasp, right?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Make a loop around it or whatever, and then those things have to get crimped down.
You
use
crimp
that to crimp.
Yeah.
Now, in a similar line, we are going to talk about these Cobalt Compact bolt cutters.
It's a little bit of a big brother.
Yeah. Now these are for a little bit maybe bigger jobs, where they're kind of just a better handle in your hand, go in your tool belt.
See, like this is a mat tool, and that's a Josh
More
tool.
of a Josh tool. But same idea, right? Let me give you kind of an idea of what they look like here. Now you can see those laser edged markings a little better in the teeth.
Yeah.
You see that? So the smaller ones have it as well. That when they cut down, look how nice and tight they come together. There's no gaps. Can't see any light through it there. Nice and tightly. The hardened steel again. Designed to make that cut really, really simple. Here we go.
There it is, and away she goes. Even easier.
Just effortlessly cutting down through that metal. Steel.
Yeah.
Again, not designed for great big chunks of metal. Okay, these are for cutting bolts, or maybe you've got you're putting a little screw into your electrical box or whatever, and the screw's too long and you have to nip it down.
Don't use these trying to get through a master lock.
Yeah, you're not breaking into places with this.
Right, but you got the big boom. Those are the big bolt cutters.
Yeah.
But this is the multi-component Cobalt Compact bolt cutters. Finally, Matt, what is this? What is this?
These are shears.
Electrical man's best friend.
Yeah, these are just the cable.
Well, they're not cable shears. These are cable shears.
No, those are wire rope shears. These are cable shears.
Yeah,
you understand the difference?
I understand.
All right, here's how these are designed. Okay, again, they shear. One passes past the other one.
Right.
Right. They've got these grooves in it that will grip and hold the individual wires as they go through. So when you have a wire like this, right, it has several different wires in it. Now we want to cut that cleanly off.
Right.
Let's see that happen. Put it on. Just like that. No, like just absolutely effortlessly. And look how wide they go open.
What about a BX wire?
Any wire you can fit in there.
It's a BX wire.
This will have this is like it's an armored cable wire, right?
It's industrial. This is what they put into
This
buildings.
is like aluminum cabling, right clean, effortlessly cuts them down too.
So this is just a smattering of the products that Knipex offers. We did some of the cutting pliers and
really a
cutters.
great line of pliers that you will not be disappointed in. These are the tradesmen go-to around the world. They absolutely love these things. That's our point of view.
Thanks for joining, guys. I hope you learned something. We'll see you next time.
Take care. Now, let's clean up.